Hey guys, it's Roscoe, and on the Space Catch today, it's the pilot, Bodhi Rook, the Elite series from Rogue One. I have removed the ties to make this a bit easier. It was a bit more difficult doing this one than the Chirrut figure. It had those really short, transparent ties, which I'm not keen on at all. But you know me and the Elite series, it's a nightmare with the ties. There is just a quick look at him there. It's an okay cast of his face. Looks more like him from the side, of course. We see he has his backpack, which is the cable he has to deploy that plays a crucial part towards the end of the film. Spoilers if you haven't seen Rogue One. So here he is holding it in his hand there. Let's stand him up for a moment because I believe he also comes with some goggles. See, the problems in getting these guys to stand is legendary. There. Right, where is it? Here we go. Some goggles, which I assume will fit on his head. Let's see, because he wears them on the top like that, doesn't he? Do they go down at all over his face? No, it'll probably be like that. Kind of like a tennis bandana from the 1970s and 80s. But yes, very nice figure. Like I said, with the Chirrut, hadn't seen this one in stock since they first launched the Rogue One toys. Got it in Newcastle with Chirrut, of course, and then both of them were available everywhere. It's just typical, I suppose. But yes, very happy with this. Let's see what it says in the Ultimate Visual Guide about Bodhi. So here is the Bodhi spread. Bring it a bit closer there. So his uniform, on the side, you know, there's that Imperial symbol, of course, but it's faded and that's not kept up to regulations. His comlink, where is that? Which should be there, I guess. He keeps fiddling with that, you know, nervously. Oh, it's a sign that you're up to something, of course. Now, let's see. He's cleared to fly any type of Imperial cargo vessel, from the Lambda class shuttles that you know I love so much to the Zeta class ones, which obviously we see that in Rogue One. Now obviously he is from Jeddah himself, and it says here he has witnessed the decline of his once beautiful homeworld under Imperial occupation. The subjugated population does what it can to survive, including taking the meagre employment offered by its oppressors. For a time, Bodhi found ways to distract himself from the reality of his people's suffering, but eventually realised he couldn't turn a blind eye any longer. And it is on his cargo runs between Jeddah, taking the Kyber crystals to Iadu, where he meets a Galen Erso, and we all know what happens next. He gets that message out. So yes, what else does it say about him? Just about Jeddah, because it just looks like very arid, kind of Mars-like. I wonder what it looked like before, if it did perhaps have oceans and greenery, and all of that mining has turned it into that barren wasteland. Or maybe it always had that harsh, arid beauty, and now it's just been despoiled. So, yes. What else does it say about him? Reward for capture, 75,000 credits, because although he defects and is captured by Saw Guerrera, at first the Empire just think he's missing, but they do eventually, probably quite quickly, figure out that he has defected, so they want him back, because who knows what he could tell the rebels. Who knows indeed? Well, we know, of course. So, yes, very interesting. It goes into this in the novelisation. We don't see it in the film, but he's a gambler, you know. He's quite a good one as well, and he uses his winnings to essentially maintain fake identities, so he's actually able to fly that shuttle back to a Scarif. Yes, indeed, he's managed to trade various things with other pilots because of his winnings and I guess the markers he has on them. So Pete, we didn't see that in the film, but well, I mean, there's so much else in there. They did go into it in the book, as I say. So yes, just a little overview of Bodhi Rook. I did enjoy his character very much in the film. I liked how he's clearly is, well, I would say coward. Not quite as extreme as that at the beginning. He's certainly very, very scared. But he does find his courage at the end, and I say plays that crucial role in making sure that the rebels can't get their message of the plans up to the fleet orbiting over Scarif. So yes, indeed. This one is standing okay for once. I was half expecting it's going to fall over. Maybe they sorted out that balance problem in the Elite Series. Who knows? If only they could sort out the tie problem as well. Please subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed this content. Leave me a comment suggestion for a upcoming topic you'd like to see discussed, or like the video.